Hey Mandy, going to get started on this RCMP tartan kilt.
Oh yeah, for the Summerland pipes and drums.
Yeah.
So kilts are all traditionally 100% hand stitched. And that's what we're really trying to kind of go back to. We're keeping it traditional and we're making sure that we just stick to the hand stitched method. Every kilt is a little bit different because it depends on the size of the waist and hips, how big the pleats are, and how many pleats there are in a kilt. Each kilt is custom made that way. So it's the way that it sits and hangs and forms around the body.
I was born and raised in Scotland until about 16 years old and ended up coming to Penticton, BC to go to the Okanagan Hockey Academy. Ended up meeting my wife going to school here. Anyway, it wasn't until we decided to go back to Scotland to introduce our kids to my parents and my side of the family that we really actually got our start in kilt making. A realisation that kilt making was actually more of a dying art at that time, you know, versus you know, an up and coming trend. You know, for every kilt maker that dies, you know, nobody takes it up. So we decided to actually take it on and try and become kilt makers.
When we're sewing the pleats together here, we have to really make sure that the lines across the way here are all lined up. What we're trying to do with this one here is make the back look like the front. So the pleats have to match the pattern. A number of years ago, I started tenor drumming with the pipe band, and we just kind of joined along with that. And it's something that I'm really passionate about, is keeping the Scottish culture alive, and in Canada as well, because it's very much a part of Canada's culture and identity. I am so proud of my daughter doing the Highland dancing. She loves it. She loves competing. She's very competitive.
I encouraged our kids to get into the culture as well, in the way of our daughter does Highland dance. Our son and daughter both are learning the chanter. He'll be a real good piper one of these days, you know, which is exciting to see. And just the passion in his eyes for it, you know, it blows me away.
It would make me feel happy when I'm just playing, having my hands on the chanter, or having my hands on the bottom half, just playing away. I think it's pretty cool, and how that it's a hard instrument, but once you learn how to play, it's actually pretty fun.
And then seeing our daughter dancing, just unbelievable.
We went to Scotland, and I just really got caught up with the culture and just fell in love with it. So here we are.
You know, for us, it is something where we love the kilt making aspect of it, and we actually want to have people who enjoy kilt making to come check it out, you know, see what it's all about. You know, to me, it's heritage.
It's something that's really special. Different tartans, you know, the modern colors or the ancient colors or the weathered. A very unique tartan in that it's reproduction colors. So what they've done with the colors here is they've taken samples from colors from the 1700s, and they've reproduced them to look exactly like the colors of the tartans that they used to have back then. This one here is called the Pollock tartan, and it's Pollock reproduction. So instead of the bright greens that were in them, they've put the nice kind of softer browns in it, and then the more faded reds that they would have had. We make family heirlooms. That's what the kilt is. So he knows that this kilt that he's getting made for him is going to be passed down from generation to generation. And you know, his grandkids are going to look at this kilt and go, oh yeah, my grandfather was married in this kilt. And it's just creating that history and something that'll last for a very long time.
Really hoping that, you know, through time that our kids actually might want to take this on. So it's up to Mandy and I to turn this, what we have right now, into a viable business, as they say, you know, and make it so that, you know, come time when our kids are ready to take it over, it is something that they can pursue and we can teach them the proper ways of making kilts to carry it on for another generation.